Well, good morning and happy fallback day. If you live in the States, what that means is that the clocks go back. It should have went back 1 hour. I almost forgot, and they gave me an extra hour this morning. So, I figure why not jump on, say hello, test my favorite version of Windows right now, which is Windows 11. Good morning, my friends. I hope all is well. Like I said, I do have some time this morning as I am sipping some tea, and we'll take a look at Windows 11 and what I believe to be the tech story of the year. It is my favorite Windows since Windows 7. So I installed this on a 10-year-old machine that originally had, Windows 7. What can I say? It has the original hard disk drive, and not recommended to run anything really nowadays on an older hard disk drive. But it works, it's fast, I am very impressed. What can I say? So anyway, if you can install Windows 11, you should definitely give it a shot. It is absolutely worth it. As far as I know, it's still a free download. So I'll get to the chat here in a moment. If anybody's out there and wants to say hello, this was an unscheduled live event. I wasn't sure what time I was going to wake up, but I have some time. So if anybody's out there, say hello. It was great. It would be nice to have somebody stop by and say hello. Linux Bytes is in the house. Well, good morning, Linux Bytes. How are you? Have you tried Windows 11? All right, so this here, let me go ahead and transition here in OBS. We'll bring the chat up real quick. There you go. So I'm going to show you Windows 11 here in a moment. This computer, a 10-year-old Lenovo H405, I think. It's not really officially supported by Microsoft for Windows 11. However, there is a hack that you can do at your own risk. It's in the registry. You can install Windows 11 at your own risk. This is a test machine, so yeah, I don't know. This may crash and burn this morning. It may stall. I don't know. If it does, I apologize ahead of time. Oh, you are running Windows 11 as we speak. Wow. And how's it working out for you? Awesome. Cool. But this computer originally had Windows 7. Was able to install Windows 10, no problem. Windows 11 had to do some tweaking. It seems okay. I dual boot this machine with Zorin OS 16 Pro. It seems okay. Is this something I would use every day? I'm not really sure. It's only a dual-core, old Athlon dual-core processor. It's probably not something I would use every day, and the fact that it's not officially supported, which means I may or may not get security updates to keep this thing as secure as possible. So it runs great. Cool. What kind of a machine do you have it installed on, if I may ask you? But yeah, getting back to my machine, what can I say? I am stunned. I am surprised. You guys know me by now who've been following this Total OS channel for years. I like to make fun of things occasionally when they don't work right. And that goes for anything, whether it's Windows or Linux. But man, Windows 11, it just works. Like Linux Byte says, it runs great, and on this machine, it runs superb. Absolutely fantastic. We have another Lenovo fan, a ThinkPad T430. Cool. I have a couple of older ThinkPads with Windows 10. Actually, no, one One does not have Windows at all. It's too slow. The other one does have Windows 10 dual booting with Linux Mint Cinnamon. Hello, Sir Susie. Welcome. But, yeah, ThinkPads are great to download and install beginner-friendly Linux if you have the time. If not, just go out and pick up a Chromebook. But that being said, yes, Microsoft has a winner here. Completely agree. They've done well with this, and so far, after installing multiple updates, I don't see a problem. So that being said, let me go ahead and transition here. I'll show you the desktop. Of course, this is OBS Studio here, and this is the chat. Pyramid 7. Good morning. Or as my friend once said, good morning. I'll never forget that. Good morning, Wascally Wabbit. Anyway, how are you, Pyramid 7? Welcome to this morning's Fallback podcast. Fallback as in the clocks fall back. I don't know what to call this. The Fallback podcast sounded kind of silly, but anyway, good morning and welcome. But yes, as you see here, OBS in the chat, I have the light theme going with Windows 11. You can switch between light and dark. We'll just keep it. This is, I believe, is the default theme with Windows 11. Right, Linux Bytes? I believe it's, yeah. Guten Morgen. Yes, that is French for good morning. Stephanie taught me some French. Our good, fantastic singer friend Stephanie, the angelic voice of YouTube, taught me a little bit of German. Stephanie, I hope you are doing well. It's been a while. We want you back for another concert with your beautiful voice if you watch this. Hope all things are well with you and your family. But guten Morgen to you too, Pyramid 7. I also learned Guten Tag. I believe that means hi or hello, right? And I also learned Avida. I'm probably saying this wrong. Avida Herren. See you later. Avida Herren, something like that. Anyway, this is not the German podcast, but good morning to all. Again, if there is anybody new out there wants to say hello, please do. I don't necessarily like doing these podcasts or these shows alone. I've done it before alone, but it's always more fun to have you guys on the streams. Before I forget, thank you for all of you who continue to support the live shows. There are links below in the show notes if you would like to contribute. Got an email this morning from someone who contributed, I believe, I don't know, $5. Thank you. It all adds up. So thank you kindly. All right, so Metal Music says, hello. Pyramid 7, you resurrected 3 laptops yesterday. One of them woke up and thought that it was still 1998. You resurrected them with Windows 11? Really? Wow. Nah, I'm just kidding. KO 2610 is in the house. Welcome. Welcome all. Again, if there is somebody new, don't be shy. Just say hello, ask a question. If you're stuck on something, one of us will try to answer it. The last question I got was how to double-side print on a printer in Linux. Well, first of all, the computer has to be capable of it. Then hopefully there are drivers out there for your specific printer. If you're shopping for a printer for Linux, take a look at Epson and HP and forget the rest. Seriously, forget the rest. Okay, let's browse Windows 11 here. I'll try to keep an eye on the chat. I'll just keep the chat up here to the right since I got room on this TV. So looks like everything is going well. We're in the green here. OBS Studio is fantastic. Absolutely marvelous. I'm going to minimize. So this is the default desktop. I have installed some extra software. OBS Studio, of course, VLC, Audacity, Brave, CCleaner. Not too much. Otherwise, it has the default software desktop. Well, thank you, Sir Susie, for the $5 chat. Thank you. Still love FernaOS and OpenSUSE more, though. Yeah, FernaOS is fantastic. OpenSUSE, boy, it's been a long time. I don't remember, but I will take your word for it that OpenSUSE is fantastic. But FernOS, last time I tested, I do remember, very polished, very user-friendly, loaded. But yes, thank you kindly for the super chat. I will buy a cup of coffee today, or two. Okay, so this is the default desktop here. Let's go to let's go to performance. Task Manager, bring this up. Again, this is a 10-year-old machine, dual core. I think this originally had 4 gigs of RAM to Windows 7. I maxed it out to 8 gigs. Let's go to, of course, CPU is being maxed out, of course. The memory. Yeah, memory is going to be high running everything. Let's go to performance here. All right, so it's using 3.2 gigs out of a total of 8. That is to be expected. That's really normal for Windows 11. What is surprising is even with the relatively high memory usage, this is running snappy. Again, Microsoft didn't lie when they said Windows 11 is going to be faster than Windows 10. I thought they were smoking too much cannabis, but I was wrong. I admit it. I was a fool. At least for now, but we'll see. Hello, Nazi. Welcome. Yes, the widgets are limited in customization. That is true. I think eventually as more updates come in, I think there'll be more customization. So I'm not worried about that. Yes. My wife says you must go to McDonald's to get more than one coffee. Yes. I believe McDonald's still has the $1 coffees, I think. Right. Yes. Now, of course, if I want to get a meal, I need more than $5. But I will get. I'll tell you what. I will bring a friend. I will bring a friend who uses a Mac, and I'll buy him a coffee. How does that sound? And tell your wife hello and thank you. All right. Okay. So memory usage, yeah, 3.2. Once again, considering it's relatively high, this runs awesome. This has the original hard disk drive WD-40 or WD-40 Western Digital. Yes, I'm running the latest WD-40 hard drive because it's that fast and slick. So yeah, WD-40. Wow. I definitely need some more coffee this morning, Sir Susie. Yes. And my cup is runneth out of coffee. Anyway. Okay, so this has the original hard disk drive. The only thing I modified on this PC is the RAM. I doubled it from 4 to 8. Could I run this with 4 gigs of RAM? Yeah. Should I? Heck no. Wow. In India, you get a cup of coffee or tea for 13 cents. No kidding. Okay. Cool. Anto Hosu, I hope I said that right, sir. Why is CPU usage so high? Well, this is an outdated processor, dual core, 10 years old. I am running OBS Studio, and I think I'm running the recorder too as a test just to see if this will not stall. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on this dual core, and that's why the CPU usage is high. But that being said, Anto, in spite of that, this is running superb. Sir Susie says your wife is a Mac user and you can't take her. Fine, be that way. No, but thank you kindly for the super chat. Pyramid 7 says the newest machine is stating that it can't handle 11. I haven't dug to it yet to see how difficult it would be to upgrade. Yeah, this machine said that too. Again, there is a hack to install Windows 11 in the registry. If you don't know what you're doing, or like if it's your only computer, don't do it. This is a backup machine, so I did not care. But yeah, it can be done though. It's Josu. Okay. Josu. Got it. Okay. Memory usage again, performance and all that. So it's, yeah. CPU usage will be high. That's to be expected on an outdated machine. Once again, in spite of that, this is running faster than Linux, or it's running faster than the GNOME desktop for Linux, considerably faster. That's probably the most surprising at all. Linux distributions are usually faster than Windows, but well, as you guys see here, it's the Windows snap in and out pretty good. So what could I say? It works the way it should. Now, there are some tweaks you can do to make Windows and Windows 11 faster. As an example, you can modify and tweak startup sessions. I don't have much going on here, and what I do have, I have disabled what I don't need. Again, you can disable a lot of this and speed up Windows startup, among other things. Just a quick tip here, but yeah, so far performance with this, all things considered, in spite of the high CPU usage, well, I don't believe this is, I think the stream on YouTube is smooth, right? Somebody verify that, but yeah, so far, so good. All right, of course, we can right-click. I do like the default theme of this, by the way. Yeah, Pyramid 7. I kind of like the layout of this better than Windows 10. Again, once they do multiple updates, I like to have the taskbar to the top. Can't do that yet, but I'm sure that will come. But so far, yeah, smooth. Yes, this is very smooth for a 10-year-old machine. Personalize, again, multiple themes here. I'm just going to leave this the way it is. Let's go to Windows Update. Looks like we have an update. I think I will pass on this for now. Let's go to minimize that. So, yeah, the windows are quite snappy. So I'm going to hit the super key. All right. Again, smooth. There's no delay in opening up the windows. Not a lot installed here, but I can probably delete some of this. Audacity. Looks like there is an update for Audacity. We'll skip that. And you can move this around. I like the multiple tabs set up here in Windows. It's pretty cool, as you see here. So yeah, it's snappy. Quail's in the house. Local ACC installation is available. I don't know. So what's up, Quails? All right, where was I here? The widgets. I don't recall a lot of bloatware in this Pyramid 7. Of course, that depends what you consider bloatware. This was a fresh install, not an upgrade. So there wasn't much there, at least not that I would say. So, yeah, from what I, frame drops for the recording, okay. Anyway, but yeah, overall, quite smooth. As you scroll down the news here. So far, so good. Pure Mind, Pure Mint, Pure Mind EDU says fast. Yes, this is fast. Welcome, Pure Mind. All right, let's search. Microsoft Store. Again, these tabs are opening up, these windows open up quite snappy. Of course, the Microsoft Store has to load. This will take a little bit of time because since we're live, so that's to be expected, but still not too bad. Forza Horizon 5 Premium. I actually play a game called Asphalt. Check out Asphalt. Airborne Asphalt Legends. Fantastic racing game if you like playing racing games. Cool. It's free download, and there's some premium stuff that you can buy, but great game, by the way. Yes. Let's see here. All right, this is the desktop workspaces, the widgets, folders. Oh, wow. Thank you, Sir Susie. Quite kind of another $5 super chat. Feeling generous. Thank you, sir. Yes, I will get a. It's too early for lunch, but I will get a full meal today, somewhere at McDonald's or Wendy's. I usually get chicken. I like their chicken stuff. So thank you. All right, let's move along. Go back to the task manager. So memory usage went up a little bit. It went from 3.2 to 3.5. High, but hey, Windows, it's going to suck up the RAM. But as you can see, at least from what I see, hopefully the stream is smooth on YouTube. I'm not monitoring it, but yeah, it's still okay. My to-do list. Had to update this. Thank you, by the way, for 3,000 videos. Yeah, 11 years of this Total OS Today community channel. 3,000 videos. I had to look it up twice. 3,000 videos. I don't know if I need a trophy or a psychologist. So if you guys want me to go see psychologists or psychologists or psychologist, yeah, that's going to be pricey, but no, thank you. Windows 11 Live we are doing now. I'm thinking about I have to talk to a friend of mine, a fantastic teacher at Carnegie Mellon University, a sax player. We might have him do a music show, call it Sax to the Max. That's Sax to the Max. But I'll let you guys know. I like having musical guests on, so yeah. Anyway, so the to-do list. Let's get out of that. Of course, to the right, notifications, time, date, and all that. We can clear that. The usual here. Windows security actions. Looks like I need to do something, but not now. Nosy is eating chips. You eat chips for breakfast? Oh, I guess it's not breakfast time for you. Pyramid 7 says congratulations. Thank you. When I started this back in the winter of 2010, what can I say? Yeah, I'm still here. It's been a challenging and rough year and a half, to say the least. But thanks to you and your support and contributions, I was able to balance the budget this year for the channel for the entire year. So thank you. Could not have done it without you. Okay, let's move along. So again, the taskbar here, you can't move it yet. Hopefully that'll change. Let's go to privacy and security. Windows security, general permissions and all that. A lot of choices here. I won't go through all of this, but I turn off most of this to be as private as I can. Of course, once you get on the web, it's going to be tough, but And that'll also speed things up. So here's another tip. If you want to speed up Windows, disable a lot of this stuff. You can't disable. I wish there was a master on-off switch. There isn't. But that being said, you can turn off a lot of this and speed things up. So yeah, Timo is in the house. Good morning, Timo. How are you? All right, let's see here. So, of course, everybody's favorite browser, Microsoft Edge. That's my dad, by the way. Microsoft Edge. I had a poll out. Edge is now available on Linux, and 90% of you will not be installing it. Not surprising. Anyway, yeah, that's my dad here. That's me and my dad here a couple summers ago before the pandemic hit. Love you, Dad. Hope to see you maybe next spring or summer. Hang in there. It's been a while. He's retired. He's in Italy. This is one of his songs here. Would you like to hear it? Anyway, but yeah. So you can check out his tunes at Salvatore Pate, pate.bandcamp.com. Last year during the lockdown, I could tell he was bored, feeling depressed. So I said, Pop, just why don't you go into your music vault and start sending me some songs? And he sent me a whole bunch, love songs primarily, just to keep him busy. This one here cracks me up because I call this the Oh Hey I'm Screwed song. Oh, let me just play it. He sings in Italian, but it's a satire on life, Anyway. Tim says to speed up Windows is not to use it. Okay, fine. That's one for Tim. Anyway, I'll tell my dad that Microsoft Edge is fantastic for playing my dad's songs. Love you, Pops. Hope all is well. Anyway, there's something about this song. I should promote it more. It's so catchy. It's like a wedding party song or a block party song or anyway. Basically, what my dad is singing here it's a satire on life, and he's saying something like, "Your friends are your friends until you need them, and then they're all too busy," right? Stuff like. I mean, he goes on, and then he sings, "Oh ye, I'm screwed. Oh ye, sono fregato." Anyway, if you like the song, check it out. It's one of my friends. It's his favorite song. So anyway, Rob Braxman, don't know, anti-tracking pro privacy, stated that he was surprised by the level of security and the absence of the typical Microsoft privacy intrusion. Well, it is much, much easier to be secure on the web than to be private, at least how we would define privacy. But Windows is definitely secure. There's no question. Nothing is totally private. And I mean nothing because once you get on the web, and we've talked about this before, and the reason being, how do you completely erase yourself off the web, right? That's why, I'm kind of leery when people say this is the most private system, or this is private and that is private. Yeah, if you stay off the web, absolutely. But of course, that's not the reality of it. Thank you, Tim. Tim says, give Dad love from all of us. I will actually call him today and see how he's doing. He actually sent me another song, something like Mamma Mia or something like that. I'll have to take a listen to it. But anyway, Pops, this is for you. Thank you for all the songs. He really does have a gift. So check this out. I like this one, Symphony of Love. This is from his movie, God Guide Us. Beautiful songs, really all of them, except for this funny song, which I can't really say it's beautiful, but it is funny because I know the words. Anyway, and this is him in the studio here. You can see Michael Jackson there to the right. This is not his studio. He just rented this, but yeah. All right. Moving along. Yeah, the song would be good to play during a barbecue party. Yeah, because it's just a happy song. Yeah. It's just a song that, get up and dance. It's almost kind of like polka. So what's this? Microsoft security team. Oh, because I updated. Okay, dismiss that. I said dismiss. There we go. If you had enough money, you would leave everything and live in the forest alone without any internet. Well, I wouldn't want to be alone, but I can see the allure of not having internet and going back to nature. Cool. So Susie says, congrats, thank you. Hate to go. You have 2 women waiting on me to make bread. Never keep a woman waiting. Good for you, Sir Susie, and thank you kindly for the super chats. I will get a meal today. Thank you. Take care. I'll catch you on the next one. Yes, it's still intrusive and it still spies on you just less than usual. Yes, that is to be expected, Pyramid 7. Well, I don't know if you guys have noticed, as we're talking, getting sidetracked with music, this thing has not sputtered. Windows 11 has not sputtered. It works, right? Smooth. So I know Timmy not a fan of Windows, and that's cool. But hey, man, what can I say? You tell me, is this smooth or not? It doesn't mean you have to like Windows. I'm just saying, do you think this is good enough to run? I think so. Thank you. From Belgium. Every time it's a great technology show with Toss. Thank you so kindly. Alain de Greff. I hope I said that right, sir. Thank you. What was I getting? Oh yeah. This is smooth, guys. So I know there are some of you who will never go back to Windows. Completely understandable. But yeah, this is well, it's just smooth. That's all I'm going to say. I haven't noticed any hiccups in my end. I just hope that the streaming on YouTube is smooth enough. And if it's buffering, that's because the CPU usage here is sky high, and it's, in fact, I can hear it choking in the background. It's choking, but no. It's smooth on my end. So, yeah. You can also speed things up, another tip, by deleting apps that you don't need. That's also true for smartphones, by the way. You can speed things up. Go to gaming, Xbox Game Bar. Yeah, this is definitely not a gaming machine. It can play games, but it kind of sputters a wee bit. So, yeah. And back to personalization again. Lots to choose here. This is really the complete opposite. If you wanted to make comparisons, this is how Windows 11 is set up, and how you can customize it is completely opposite of Ubuntu with the GNOME desktop. This is actually easier, more fun to use than standard Ubuntu. When you think about it, much easier. and more fun. Pen menu, touch keyboard. Always show the touch keyboard icon. Again, these are all toggled off, and this might help you speed things up in running Windows 11. I could probably disable search, task view, and widgets, but this is running fast enough, so can't really complain too much, you know. Bluetooth devices, I don't have anything on here. But overall, this works the way it should, as you see here. So, all things considered, it's terrific. It really is nice, yeah. So, definitely check it out. Tim says, aspirin time for you. Okay. But yes, it looks good, and of course, Linux 100% on your end. I understand, yeah. You can play Chromium, BSU, and Doom 2 on Windows. Yeah, I don't do too much gaming on the PC. I have my Xbox for that. Yeah. This computer is not capable of HDR. One thing I did do, another thing that you can do is drop down the resolution, and it's, as you see here, this is what's recommended from Windows 11, 1366 by 768. Now, so it's not full HD, but it's good enough. And dropping down the resolution might help speed up the system. Just another tip there. I think this is on a this TV. I believe it's a 39-inch TV, if I am not mistaken. So, yeah, it's good enough for what it does. So, can't complain there. I love how these tabs can be shifted. This is so cool. You know how all this works. So cool. As you see here, cool. Yeah. Nosy says, the knowledge you have on most things are just a drop of water drop in the ocean. You just reminded me of a saying by the late great Bruce Lee. Empty your mind, empty your cup, be formless, shapeless. That was from the TV series Longstreet, about 50 years ago. Bruce was on 4 episodes before he went to Hong Kong and became famous. But he played, of course, a kung fu teacher, a philosopher. Empty your mind, meaning to learn, to expand yourself. You need to empty your mind, empty your thoughts, empty your cup. Just a water drop in an ocean, yes. Chromium BSU can be installed via Chocolatey. Oh man, now I'm getting hungry. Cool. Once again, if you have anybody new watching, would like to say hello, have a question, please do. I'll stick around for a little bit longer, then we'll wrap this up so I can have my breakfast. We can go to large icons. Oh, wow. That's big. Let's go back to medium. Yeah, we'll go to medium. Wow, large was really big. Hello, Simone Rizzo. Greetings. How are you? I think you've been on the chat before, right? I think. Yeah. The Windows PowerShell as you see here. Okay, well this sputtered just a tad. Wasn't quite as snappy, but still good enough. So yeah. Let's go back to my dad's tune and play that again. Yes, Simone, you matched my time. So glad to hear from you too. I try to do these shows at different times to get people to, jump in and say hello. So yeah, great to have you here. What do you have for breakfast? I don't know. I might go to McDonald's, but I would have to shower and get cleaned up first. Or I may just cook something here. Some eggs, something. But not sure yet. Sometimes I'll meet a friend of mine. We'll have breakfast together at one of the local restaurants here. But no texts yet this morning, so I don't know yet. But usually eggs, toast, maybe some sausage links if I do it at home. If I go to McDonald's, I'll have one of their, bacon, egg, cheese, muffin, biscuits, whatever they're called, something like that. Yeah. All right, Quails, thank you for stopping by. Focus Assist. I have not messed with this. To stay focused, choose which notifications you would like to see and hear. Okay. Off, priority, alarms only. Get all notifications from your apps and contact. Again, I shut that off. This will help speed things up. Some other settings here. I really haven't touched these, so yeah. You had a nice lunch today. You are, Simone, are you in Italy? Yes, massive hug to everyone here. Absolutely. The world can use some more love, right? All right, let's since we're talking about hugs and love, let's have my dad sing a love song, a proper love song. Let's do Symphony of Love. There we go. This is his friend Dario singing it. Pretty song. This is from a movie, an Italian film called The Tailor's Wife. An Italian film called The Tailor's Wife. Anyway. Hello, Farron. Welcome. Yeah, start all back. Yeah. For Windows 11 for tweaking it. Yes. I like this song. Symphony of Love. All right, so once again, guys, everything is running smooth here. On a 10-year-old computer. Live streaming. Now, I don't have a camera set up. Maybe I'll do that next time. I was afraid to do the camera. It might freeze up, but yeah. Oh, that's right. You're from Sicily. That's right. Yeah. Are you near let me think now. Are you near I've been to Taormina, Messina? It's been a while. Maldetna's there. That's right, Sicily. Beautiful place, by the way, Taormina. The summertime is absolutely stunning. Farron says get modern flyouts from the store, from the MS. What is modern flyouts? It sounds like a game. Modern flyouts, okay. See, this is where it's sputtering a little bit. So I'm going to get out of this. I could tell it sputtered opening up the store, so I won't do that now. Again, this is an outdated CPU. It's chugging along. It replaces that Windows 8 volume HD with the Windows 11 one style that's more useful. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to open up the store because I could tell the CPU sputtered. You know, and the usage is high to start with, 99%, so yeah. Joe Panico is in the house. Hey, Joey, ba-ba-ba-boo. What's up? Was just chilling this morning to Windows 11 and listening to my dad's tunes. How are you? Joe, have you messed with Windows 11? I think you said you did. I can't remember. It's still warm there in Sicily in November, really? Okay. I have not been in Italy in the wintertime. Summers, because I enjoy being close to the ocean, you know, and the warm breeze and all that, but... Huh. Okay. How warm is it there, Simone? In beautiful Sicily. You know, in Sicily, you can buy $1 houses. Of course, you got to spend a couple $100,000 to fix them up. But these are historical buildings. Yeah, they are advertising, or were. You can buy a house for €1 or something like that, Simone, right? Is that still going on? Yeah, probably the Edge window is taking up the resources. Yeah, I'll take a look at that later. Modern flyouts. I'll take a look at that later. Yeah, yeah. Joey's looking for some early morning wine and wisdom. Well, Joe, I'm sure you have fantastic wine. You've come to the wrong place for wisdom, but bump bump. Just kidding. Anyway. Alright, let's go ahead and let me close out Edge. Edge is actually pretty quick. I don't use this a lot, but it runs the way it should. So, yeah. I have no problems using Edge. But I usually stick with Chrome. I've been so used to Chrome, but Edge looks nice. I haven't tested this yet for Edge and Linux. Has anybody tested this? I don't know. I may out of curiosity, so yeah. Let's get out of that. I have not seen Venom 2. I was going to see the Bond movie last night, but yeah, it was too late and we have no theaters. Both theaters permanently shut down during the pandemic, so we have nothing. Unbelievable. What are you going to do? But you know what? Since Windows 11 is out, I cannot forget your imitation of Arnie. Arnie Schwarzenegger uses Windows 11. Oh, Windows 11, it's fantastic. Blah. Forget the Linux. Joe has Windows 11 in a VM. Okay, yes. Yeah, it's yeah, Windows 11. Look, it's except for that trying to open up, the Microsoft Store and running Chrome and Edge at the same time, it sputtered a wee bit, but still, this is not bad on a 10-year-old machine. Yeah, so that's true. So there are empty villages, so it's a way to bring people back. Also with interesting activity. Yeah, to buy the one euro houses. Yeah, there was a show last year. My great Italian adventure, an actress from the States. She was on The Sopranos. She bought a house there. I forget her name. I can't remember, but yeah. What I've noticed here, the CPU usage is through the roof, but the memory hasn't changed that much. Still about 3.5 gigs of RAM, so overall not too bad. Smooth. That's a good way to describe this. Windows 11 is smooth. All right, a few more minutes, then I'm going to start my morning. Grab something to eat and take a quick shower. This is great, seeing people to stop in who don't normally have a chance to stop in and say hello. And maybe I'll keep doing these Sunday mornings. Live tile, yeah, I don't do much with live tiles there, Farron, yeah. Snap windows, that's what that's called. Title bar window shake. Nah, I don't think I'll enable that. That sounds like wobbly windows in Linux, or maybe I'm wrong. Hi Kenny, welcome. Less than 18% of Windows users use Windows 11. I'm sure that'll change. 82% use Windows 10. 7.3 still use Windows 7. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mess with widgets or live tiles that much. Not even in Linux, but maybe I'll give it a shot. Yeah, especially with this machine, it's the processor is so old. I don't want to add more to it, so it's okay, Simone. Your English is fine. Tutto bene. It's all good, my friend. Yeah, I think the as far as weather goes, the widgets, pre-installed widgets already has the weather here, so all good. I'm cool with this. Here in Dean Martin Country, sunny. 40 is not too bad. Today is going to be a high of 59. I'll take it. Wow, 67? The next couple of days? Wow, a heat wave. Cool. I'll take it. I like these snap windows. Very nice. Yeah, you can tell it sputters a little bit with the browsers open, but yeah. Yeah, I'll take a look at the modern flyouts. All right, Nosy, I'll see you on the next one. Be safe. Have a good week. Thanks for stopping by. Greatly appreciated. Very good. All right, I need to start my thing. Once again, thank you, Sir Susie, for the super chats. Thank you, Elan. Are you still there for the super chat? Greatly appreciated. Widgets don't work on unsupported hardware. I guess I can try, Kenny. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And if it crashes the system, so what? Again, this is just a test machine. But I might give it a shot. Why not? Like I said, this machine officially is not supported by Windows. So, Windows 11. So if something doesn't work, it's not like I wasn't warned. So I'm not going to, hammer it too much. So yeah. Yeah, the live tile stays on the desktop. Yes, kind of like the KDE plasmoids, right? Plasma widgets. All right, guys. Last call for comments or questions, and I need to move on with my day. This was fun. Take care, Farron. I will, since I'm recording this in OBS Studio as we are streaming, I'm going to play this back later, then see if it's smooth. Oh, Joe, you up early too? Yeah, because of the fallback of the time. Yeah, I almost forgot, but it kind of threw me off too. I really wasn't planning to jump on again. I had plans to see the James Bond flick last night, but it was kind of late, and there's no theater here, and I didn't feel like driving, a gazillion miles to see a film, so I went to bed late. But yeah. There are ways to bypass the hardware restrictions for Windows 11. Yes, there are. Yep. Absolutely. Just don't do it on your... If all you have is one machine, don't do it. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to end the recorder here. You guys take care. Thank you for stopping by for this early morning Windows 11 podcast. Right here in Total OS Today, of course. By the way, some of my podcasts are on Spotify. If you guys like to listen to podcasts, they are free to download. So, Tiles Everywhere supports Windows 10. Okay, cool. Very good. All right, on that note, everybody have a terrific week, a terrific Sunday. Enjoy your fallback time of an hour if you are here in the States, an extra